Let's splat it up. What's going on, guys? Night Sky here, back with another video. Happy Halloween. I hope you guys are having a good one so far. I know I am, and today I'm going to tell you my thoughts on Splatoon. Now, I know this video is kind of overdue. I mean, I haven't been uploading in a good 2 weeks, but I assure you I'm here, don't worry. Squibby here just reminded me that I needed to do a Splatoon video, and yeah, don't worry, I'm doing one. Anyway, as you can tell probably from that really kind of crappy intro and my headphones and the shirt, I love Splatoon. It's a really fun game in my opinion. Sure, I mean, it was completely different when it first came out back on the Wii U. I remember I first got it when it first launched. I remember playing hours upon hours of Splatoon just on my Wii U, and I mean, I was a pretty high level, but I wasn't really the best, but I'll just leave it at that. You know what? I think I need to change the setting here. Let's go over to my desk. Okay. Anyway, so as you can tell from this background, Splatoon is having this Splatoon thingy. Hopefully, I chose Team Treat, so hopefully that team wins. So when I first got Splatoon, it was a completely different game for me because I had no idea that Nintendo could create kind of like a shooter game. Basically, I thought Nintendo had wanted to go nowhere near that at all. But as soon as they announced that during E3, I forget what year it was, but I was on board as soon as I saw it. So actually, it's a fun story. So how I first got it, I was actually at school that day, and when I got in the car, my dad had a present for me in the glove compartment. Oh, what's this? And he opened it up. Sure enough, there's Splatoon right there. I don't have it with me right now just because it's somewhere. Oh, come on. Man, don't do this to me. I just started playing from there. And a couple years later, when Splatoon 2 came out on the Nintendo Switch right here, I knew I had to get that right away as well. And because of that, I made so many new friends online because of the online multiplayer and things like that with the Nintendo Switch online app, even though I think that's kind of trash. But yeah, I made tons of friends there. Some of them are even in my Discord server right now, and they've helped out a lot. They've offered me support. They've given me feedback on especially YouTube things, but more importantly, they helped me become a better player in Splatoon. And I know because the tournament that's coming up soon that I'm hosting, most of them are going to be participating in that, and you guys should as well. Actually, you should sign up right now. Link in the description below. Check it out. But yeah, because of that, I've just made so many more long-lasting friends, and I'm sure you guys will see them in streams as well, and things like that. But I owe it to Splatoon for my community, honestly. Without it, I would not have met these people, I would not have created these bonds with them, and I wouldn't have been able to enjoy it as much as I did because of that. So, thank you, Splatoon. Why am I thanking the game? Never mind, I digress. Oh, you want to add something now? Okay. Now, what do I like about Splatoon? Everything. But to make it more specific, I just love the kind of feel around it. I mean, it has that kind of, I don't know, a certain vibe to it. I mean, you're basically a squid who can transform into a kid with different kinds of weapons and just shoot ink all over the place. I mean, if that's not a fun game, then what is, honestly? So I guess my favorite part is just the battles. I mean, turf war, ranked battles, things like that. Test your skill, test your response, and let's be honest, if you have seen my Octo Expansion live streams, you can know I get pretty salty if I lose a couple matches or even stuff like that. So yeah, that's one thing I don't really like about it, but the majority of everything else is positive effects. And honestly, if you don't have this game, you should really get it. It's really fun. I know a couple of my friends IRL, they don't have it yet just because they're like, oh, I don't know if I'll like it or not. I'm just saying it right now, this is a really fun game. It'll definitely bring out your competitive side a lot, and you may get mad as well, but it's totally worth it if you want to be part of a big community or things like that. to say that my favorite weapon is probably the Splat Roller and the N-Parry Splat Dualies. Just because with a Splat Roller you can just like fling ink all over the place and just kind of hit people with one shot. And I especially love doing that and just rolling around at the speed of sound. Get it? Get it? But also the N-Parry Splat Dualies, just because I love rolling around at the speed. Okay, never mind. But I just, yeah, like shooting just basically two little guns there, just like shooting ink all around and trying to dodge attacks and things like that. It definitely brings that kind of really cool like shooter feel to the game. So that's why I like those two weapons. My favorite song probably from Splatoon is during the Splatfest, Pearl and Marina's Ebb and Flow. That's a really great song. I mean, sure, it has no understandable lyrics. The beat may come off as sort of weird to some people, but I really enjoy it. It's a really good song. You guys should definitely listen to it whenever you get the chance. And yeah. So to close, Splatoon, great game. You guys should buy it. Scrubby here agrees that it's a really fun game. I'm glad he actually told me to do it just because I wanted to talk about this game for a while now. And yeah, tournament's coming up. You guys should definitely join that. Definitely going to do some vlogs when I go to New York for the Switch launch. Not Switch launch. Switch launch. No, not Switch launch. For Smash Ultimate, my bad. And hopefully I'll see some of you guys there. I'll definitely bring all the cool stuff. And yeah, this has been Night Sky. Happy Halloween, guys. And I will see you later.